Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstones who rule and teach well. And peace and sanitation to these brothers pushing the truth. Week in, week out in sincerity, charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Look, work break, man. I was listening to the elder bros. You know, and, we really do got to be patient in this thing and wait on Yahweh Shem Shai. We want it to happen on our time. We want it to happen immediately. But it's going to happen when Yahweh Shem Shai decides to allow it to happen. Okay, but we still got to stand fast and wait on Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and not lose focus. You know, this is a cut to me too. Because sometimes we lose focus. In this thing. We have to examine ourselves to get ourselves back to the right state in mind. You know. So I'll bring out a few precepts the Lord willing us be edified into the body. The Lord is this is a slaki. This is Lamentations 3:25. The Lord is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. Yeah, the Lord is good to those that wait on him, man. All right. We waiting patiently on the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, and we, Lord willing, we seeking him on the daily. Praying. Watching the videos. Doing the videos, reading. You know, we're trying to seek the Lord on a daily basis as much as possible. You know, especially more in these latter days when the times are getting more evil. All right. So we really gotta buckle down, especially more in these latter days, because these times are evil, man. These demons are ramping up. You know, things are moving a little bit fast. So we gotta really stand fast in this thing. All right. This is James 5:7. Be patient, therefore, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the the husband waited for the precious fruit of the earth and have long patience for it until he received the early and latter rain. You know, we just got to wait on the Lord, man. We got to patiently wait on the Lord. All right. We constantly wait on the Lord and do the things that's commanded unto us, man. Hey, we're gonna receive we're gonna receive those crowns, man. You know, we're gonna receive the kingdom. We're gonna be able to obtain, a mighty seat in the kingdom. You know, as the elect, Lord willing. You know, Lord willing, me and amongst the other brothers that I deal with here in this city, Lord willing, we're of that number. You know, but we got to keep being patient and waiting. You know, you know having patience is a skill too. Because you got a lot of people that's really impatient. So you got to teach yourself to be patient. Don't be so quick to want to jump and go. So you got hey, you got to watch how you do it. This is Psalms 30, and we're gonna go. Oh, Salakia, bear with me. We're gonna drop to Psalms 27. This is Psalm 27 and 14. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thy heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord. Wait on the Lord, he shall strengthen thy mind. You know, we be ready to get up out of this place, but hey, we gotta wait for the Lord. Our minds might not be, this is me speaking as a man. Our minds might not be built up to the point where the Lord wants us to be. Because the times that we're coming in and the times that we're in, scriptures speak about wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time. So, we gotta wait on you, how about Shemi Awashai, and let him and allow him to strengthen our mind. And we strengthen our mind through these scriptures, you know. This is Psalms 37. Psalms 37. 37 and 34. All right. It says, wait on the Lord, keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land when which when the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. We got to wait on Yahweh Shemi Awashai, man. The Lord is going to allow us to rule. You know, this wicked is at its point where it's about to be cut off. And we're going to be in rulership. The scripture just said it. We'll see it. Okay, so we just got to be patient and keep doing what we're supposed to do. You know, nothing in this world is easy, as they say. You know, it's not this walk is not an easy walk as you think it is. And some people make it seem like it's an easy walk. It's like it is. It's, it is not easy because you have to deal with different things and demons and you know world coming up against us. So you just got to prepare your mind, man, and get your mind strengthened in the mindset of these are the things that we have to deal with to obtain salvation. You know, this is I'm going to bring it out. This is the reward for some of those that wait on Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Okay, because some of us that wait, the Lord's going to allow us to receive spiritual powers. You know, it speaks about that in this book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah 40 to 31. But they that wait upon the Lord, it's like, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength and shall mount up with eagle wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They should and they shall walk and not faint. So these are the things the Lord's gonna bless His men that went on them, man. Some of us are gonna be blessed with the powers. The powers to help the Lord destroy this place. You know, we gotta constantly just wait and keep doing what He asks us to do, and really believe in Yahweh Shemi Awashai. Not just you can say anything. A man will say anything, but does he truly believe? You say you believe and trust in the Lord, but do you truly trust and believe in Yahweh Shemi Awashai? You gotta really just ask yourself. You know, that's why the apostle said, do brothers know what they got themselves into? Okay, God, there's a lot of stuff out here that will try to deter you from this truth, but you got to stand fast in it, man. Okay, you got to keep going, no matter what, no matter what comes upon you. You know, because Satan wants to sift you up out of here. So we got to constantly be prayed up and waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And with the Lord's word, his word said, is not going to return unto him void. So whatever he said is going to happen, it's going to happen. And we got to trust and believe in that. All right? We got to trust and believe in these words, which are faithful and true. Okay? With that, shalom.